Good morning, dearest students. Or good evening, depending on when you're watching. Today we have year 4 reading past papers. Let's jump directly to the text. Here we are, maglev trains. Let's read it together, then review the questions. On 2nd December 2003, the Japanese JR Maglev became the fastest train in the world by reaching an impressive 603 kilometers per hour. So, why don't countries everywhere have maglev trains? The way maglevs operate is very simple, but very clever. A guideway, the track, is made up of gigantic magnets, and this creates a magnetic field. This pushes away other magnets attached to the bottom of the train instead of wheels, making the train rise above the ground. When electricity is sent to the magnets, the magnetic field changes. This moves the train. The the maglev has so many positives. There is no contact between the train and the track, which means nothing can affect speed or control. Maglev trains are fast and safe. No wheels means no loud noise. And with no fuel or engine, maglevs are environmentally friendly. They are also unaffected by extreme heat or cold. The biggest problem with maglev trains is the high cost of setting them up. Maglevs cannot run on normal tracks. The guideways all need to be built. One passenger described her experience traveling on the Shanghai Maglev as impressive. She said that it took her less than to get to the airport 30 kilometers away. She commented that she couldn't believe how smooth the journey was and didn't feel she was traveling at speed at all, adding that it was a fantastic experience. Moving on to text B. 3 terrific train trips kids will love. Over the mountains, over the sea, or even over the wizarding world of Hogwarts. Here are 3 of the best train trips for the whole family to enjoy. Bernia Express, Switzerland to Italy. Children love tunnels, right? So, what about a 4-hour trip on the Bernia Express with 196 bridges and 55 tunnels? Your kids will be thrilled. Jacobite Steam Train or Steam Train, Scotland. Come on an adventure and enjoy the magic. Ride the Harry Potter Hogwarts Express across Western Scotland, considered by many as one of the greatest railway journeys in the world. This ride is as dramatic as it sounds. Mumbai to Goa, India. Wow! Your kids will love the hustle and bustle, excitement and explosive color of Indian trains. The Mumbai to Goa train passes luscious coconut groves and magnificent lakes and rattles past urban areas with colorful houses, famed for its food vendors who wander up and down the aisles, offering loads of delicious snacks. Let's move on to the first question, which says, look at the first paragraph, lines 1 to 3. Give one word that tells us that the writer thinks the speed of the train is amazing. So we go back here. Before we go back, we have to know that the writer thinks, so it's an opinion, and we need another word for amazing, which is a synonym. Let's look at lines 1 to 3. It says, on 2nd December 2003, the Japanese JR Maglev became the fastest train in the world by reaching an impressive 603 kilometers per hour. Did you find the answer? I'll count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're correct. Another word for amazing is impressive. So our answer here is impressive. That's a synonym of amazing. Let's look at the second paragraph, lines 4 to 8. Give one adjective that means enormous. So let's go back to lines 4 to 8. We need another adjective that means enormous. And we know enormous means very big. So let's read from 4 to 8. The way maglevs operate is very simple, but very clever. A guideway, the track, is made up of gigantic magnets, and this creates a magnetic field. This pushes away other magnets attached to the bottom of the train instead of wheels, making the train rise above the ground. When electricity is sent to the magnets, the magnetic field changes. This moves the train. So, did you find the answer? Let me give you a hint. It's in the first two lines, 4 and 5. Let me count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're correct. The answer is gigantic. Right there. Gigantic means extremely big. So let's write it down here. The answer is gigantic. Now, next we have, why is a comma used in line 8? Let's go back and look at line 8. Yeah, says this pushes away other magnets attached to the bottom of the train instead of wheels, making the train rise above the ground. Why do you think the author added a comma in here? I'll give you 10 seconds for that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're absolutely correct. To separate the clauses. Here we have a participle clause, and here we have an independent clause. Separate the clauses. Clauses are parts of sentences. So the commas are there to separate them. Moving on, look at these sentences. When electricity is sent to the magnets, the magnetic field changes. This moves the train, lines 7 to 8. Replace the full stop and this with a suitable connector. Pick one box. So if we remove this and we remove the dot or the full stop, which word shall we add in here? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're correct. It's which. Because the sentence will go, when electricity is sent to the magnets, the magnetic field changes, which moves the train. Amazing. You're great. Let's go to question 3. Look at the last paragraph, lines 15 to 19. Give 2 adjectives the passenger uses to describe her train ride on a magnet. So we have adjectives and we have the passenger that uses them, lines 15 to 19. One passenger described her experience traveling on the Shanghai maglev as impressive. She said it took her less than 10 minutes to get to the airport 30 kilometers away. She commented that she couldn't believe how smooth the journey was and didn't feel she was traveling at speed at all, adding that it was a fantastic experience. So there are actually 3 adjectives here. Can you find them? I'll give you 15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. So the first one is actually pretty easy, as you can find it. It's impressive right there. So she described the experience as impressive. As for the second one, where can you find it? Exactly, it's smooth. Yes, she's describing the journey. Very good. Also, smooth describes the journey, so it's not an answer because we need to describe the experience. Though it can work, I give you that. Also, the third one is fantastic. This fantastic describes the experience. So our 2 answers are impressive and fantastic. Amazing. Let's write them down. Great work, guys. And girls, of course. Now let's move to B. Why does the writer use direct speech? Now, here, the writer generally doesn't say the passenger or Ahmed said, someone said, no, he uses direct speech. Why is that? As you can see here, it is described her experience. So this is to show what? I gave you a hint. This is to show what? Very good. It is to show the opinions of the passengers, or as we write it academically, to show the passengers' opinions. Very good. Next on, we have the 5 paragraphs do not have subheadings. Match the paragraphs with a suitable subheading. Let's look at it. Advantages of maglev, speed of maglevs, how maglevs work, and disadvantages of maglevs. Where do you think each one goes? Now keep those in your mind and let's go back to the text. Remember that the first one says the advantages of maglevs. The second option was speed of maglevs. Third option was how maglevs work. Last option was disadvantages of maglevs. Now, what do you think here? Let's paragraph 1. On 2nd December 2003, it became the fastest train. So what do you think it is talking about? Is it the advantages or the speed of how they work or the disadvantages? Huh? What do you think? You are absolutely correct. It talks about the speed. Amazing. So the first paragraph is talking about speed. What about the second paragraph? The way maglevs operate. Oh, they operate. The word operates means work. So what option is it? Is it the advantages of maglevs, the speed of maglevs, or how maglevs work, or the disadvantages of maglevs? Great work, everybody. It is the how maglevs work. How maglevs work. Let's go to the third one. The maglev has so many positives. So many positives. Do you think that's a good thing or a bad thing? That's an advantage or a disadvantage? Great work. It is an advantage. Very good. It is an advantage. Very good. And the fourth paragraph states the biggest problem. Now, the biggest problem, do you think an advantage or a disadvantage? A disadvantage. Very good. A disadvantage. So if we match, we will have the first paragraph is talking about the speed of the magnets. Very good. What about the second paragraph, everybody? The second paragraph, how they work. Amazing. What about the third paragraph? The third paragraph is the advantages of magnets. Great work, everybody. What about the fourth one? You are absolutely correct. It is the disadvantages of magnets. Great work, everybody. Give yourself a big, nice clap. Let's go on to write a suitable subheading for the fifth paragraph. So let's go up and check the fifth paragraph. What is it about? It says, one passenger described her experience traveling on the Shanghai Maglev as impressive. So what would be a nice subheading for this paragraph or a nice title for this paragraph? What do you think? What is it talking about? Is it talking about food, about the train itself, or about the experience of the passenger? What do you think? Huh? Exactly. It is about the experience of a passenger. So, what do you think shall we write? Um, Now, does the passenger represent facts or opinions? What do you think? Exactly, she represents her own opinion. So what should we write? A, passengers, opinion, or A, passengers, review. Correct? Because it's her own opinion. What would be the purpose of What would the purpose be of having the subheading in this text? This is a very good question. And actually, this question will be on many, many past papers. All the subheadings, what do they give you? Here, as you can see here, um, when I read advantages of magnets, I know that I'm going to read good things about magnets or bad things about magnets. When I see the subheading of speed of magnets, do I know that I'm going to read about the speed of magnets or the size of the magnet? What do you think, guys? What does it do? And girls, of course, what does it do? These subheadings, what do they tell us? Huh? I'll give you 5 more seconds for it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Check. So, academically speaking, or let's say just when we speak generally, let's say that those subheadings give us what is the next paragraph is going to talk about, right? But we can't write it that way. We must write it to give us the main idea of the following paragraph. Or, of course, you can write to show what is the next paragraph is about. Basically, it tells you the main idea of the following paragraph, or it shows what the next paragraph is about. How will transport in your country be better with maglev trains? Give two ways using information from the text. Let's go here. Oh, if I use maglev trains in my company, in my country, let's go here. What did the passengers say? The passengers say that it took less than 10 minutes to get to the airport 30 kilometers away. So, does that apply to you? Huh? So, what do you think? Yes, correct. The journeys will be faster. You are correct. MashaAllah. The journeys will be faster. What else? Let's read more. Hmm. Says that maglev trains are fast and safe. So, yeah, they are fast. But let's read the next sentence. It says, no wheels means no loud noise. What does that tell you? Huh? And with no fuel or engine, maglevs are environmentally friendly. So what does that tell you also? Hmm? Exactly. The journeys will be safer, or the journeys will be more environmentally friendly. All of the answers that you can think of based on the text are correct, but they have to be based on the text. Moving on to the next, give one feature of informational texts used in this text. Let's go back to the text and let's look here. This text has 5 paragraphs. Those 5 paragraphs, do you think 4 of them contain facts or opinions, and one of them contains facts or opinions? You're absolutely correct. 4 of the 5 paragraphs contain facts about the maglev trains. So, the informational text includes what? Oh, very good. Informational text contains facts. So, informational texts contain facts. Very good. Now, the text maglev trains has technical words in it, words that are special to the topic being written about. Give one example of a technical word. Now, with the text, there are some words that are only used with maglev trains, only used with them. Like what? Huh. Like, but very clever, a guideway. So, have you heard the word guideway before with trains? No, yes, very good. So, guideway is a special word for maglev trains, don't you think? What else? Hmm. Do you think there's something else? There are many, but let's stick with the strongest word there. So, the word is guide. Guideway. The way it is, guideway. So we have two more pages. I believe we won't have the time for them now. So we will end the class today and I will see you tomorrow. See you. Bye.